Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Bring It On. Assign somebody to this quest first thing. A Wreath of Ashes. Rewards, 15% experience, Remembrance Ashes, some copper, and a minor item. In the Valiant Republic of Palmenia, the military graveyard has been struck by vandals that burn tributes left for the dead. Though troubling to the Duchess, she has few local resources to deal with the problem. As the Republic will soon be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Battle of Lagone Perella, the Duchess would like to have the mystery solved quickly and quietly. Alright, we're going to send Palagina on that quest.
Sure. See you when I see you.
I will wait in the place of your strength. I'm here.
Zawa is ready.
Okay, let's go talk to Gator. I might give this to Zawa for right now. Yeah, he's not even getting his dexterity from that, so this is a good upgrade for him. Doesn't look nearly as cool as I thought it was going to. Looks a little goofy. Donald, I could use your assistance. Oh, I will provide it. I'm Gator. I'm a researcher in the field of animancy. I could use some assistance, if you're willing to hear me out. Very well. Let's hear it. Call your allies together, and motion for the petitioner to step forward. I'm looking into the Bewick problem. That is, forces that can unhouse souls from their vessels. I'm trying to develop some kind of defense to protect people against these forces. The trouble is, investigating what unhouses souls in the first place requires, well, souls. I haven't been able to arrange any test subjects. I need your help. We've lost so many people to these Beowicks already. Imagine if we could prevent such things from ever happening again. I'd like a moment to discuss this with my people. Oh, of course. Don't mind me. Gator steps back politely out of hearing range. Oh, I can just straight up sabotage it. Motion for your guest to return. That didn't take very long. Did you come to a decision? Perhaps you can use something other than Kith for these tests. I'd be willing to try using alternate subjects, if you have a suggestion. There are vessels in Easternwood. Can't you use them? Yes, but working with vessels can be dangerous. She wrings her hands anxiously. Is he good at this? Alright. Adair can help. He's good at this sort of thing. My parents are very proud. Excellent. With your help, I'm sure we'll be back on track to develop a cure in no time. Thank you so much for this.
Huh?
And Adair is a hoot. So Hravius is almost done. Darn, I just sent Adair away. I want him for the dragon fight as well. It's okay. It's just postponed a little longer. Also, how many hours did it say that? How many hours are in a day? In Eora? Is it 24?
Last thing the Deerwood needs is...
Sure.
Oh, interesting. The weapon's not drawn because I was sitting on the throne, I think.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We still have Cragholt Bluffs to deal with. We'll save that for later. Since it's not in the White March, I'll probably bring my A-team along instead. Alright, so Hravius is
Old
back.
beef brandy. Isn't that a tad expensive for a mercenary's wages?
It is if you pay in silver. I paid in steel.
That's the most senseless act of...
I traded a very nice dagger for it. What kind of bloodthirsty lunatic do you think I am?
One with exquisite taste.
Back to warm your hand. Top quality bear...
Alright, let's head to Whitestone Hollow. Knock out the few quests that we have there. I mean, I guess I could grab Hravius. Yeah, let's do that instead. I'm gonna swap out Aloth for Hravius. Because we have that Blight bounty. So the problem is I guarantee it's going to be Ice Blights and they're going to be immune to Crush.
Back to warm your hand.
Farewell.
But we'll give it a shot anyway. See what happens. We can also turn in this other bounty we took care of last episode. By the skin of our teeth. Thinking about it after I finished recording. I should have probably just had Aloth focus on more crowd control. I just had my front line cut through their front line to get to their back line. Because if the priest couldn't act, they can't cast their spells. Alright, I'm here to collect on Rodwith's bounty. That's a relief. Even if they weren't headed for Stalwart, I didn't want to take the chance. Here's a reward as promised. Pretty good. We gotta level up on Haravius. Actually, I'll grab a bonus first level. Palagina's done.
Yeah?
So I really like Dancing Bolts. Alright, so Wreath of Ashes is complete. So Remembrance Ashes. Revive a friendly target, 300 endurance, and then minus 50 endurance after 15 seconds. Even small quantities of the ashes from this Valiant urn have the power to cast Reviving Exhortation on an ally. Only 7 uses, though. With the blessing of the Duchess of Palmenia, Palagina began an earnest investigation of the vandalism at the military graveyard. After a large amount of digging, some literal, some figurative, Palagina was able to track down the solitary culprit, the grandson of a soldier who was executed for cowardice in the Battle of Lagone Perella. According to the young man, his grandfather was slandered, and execution was not just. The Duchess and Palmenia's Sangreta, Ducala, viewed the man's evidence and decided to restore his grandfather's dignity by inscribing his name on Lagone Perella's memorial. However, the young man was still guilty of violating a long list of Palmenian laws and customs. The Duchess exiled him from the island for life. Also, that bounty from last episode could have been made easier if I had Minea in the party. She could have leapt over their front line and gotten to their priests. Alright, welcome to Whitestone Hollow. We've heard a lot about this place. We finally arrived.
Yeah? The sound effects with what happened to that guy was hilarious. He just spiraled off the screen.
Let's go!
Alright, so here's the cave that Mila's probably in. Very nice bridge.
Yeah? On your side!
This crude arrangement of antlers, bones, and sticks exudes a strong, fishy odor.
Steady does it.
Oh, must miss these mushrooms back here.
Let's see what we got.
The shallow reserves of water in this trough have frozen over. A new quest already. Rewards 35% experience, the looking inward chime, a whole bunch of copper, and treasure, and a major item. 5 years ago, 12 senior monks of the Ixlaki began a silent pilgrimage to Tetletektuan, forbidding hills plagued by severe... To be forbidden hills? Forbidden hills plagued by severe weather that locals believe are cursed by the gods. The monks were supposed to emerge from their retreat this year, but they have not returned. An expedition of novices into Tetletektuan discovered their camp, but they were shocked to find only hollow skin shells of their masters sitting in a circle, frozen in their meditative poses. The inner circle of the Ixloki theorized that their masters have transcended their previous physical forms and may be wandering the eastern reach. They have sent word to the various lords in Riadceris and the Deerwood that the Ixloki would very much like to be reunited with their masters, so their wisdom can be passed on to a new generation. I feel like Kana would be better suited for this quest, but I'm tempted to pick Grieving Mother just because the looking inward chime. Plus, as part of the A team, I want her to have more experience. Maybe we ought to go in and see. Go on then.
Quiet.
Alright, let's speak to Costa and Breeze. It's bad days coming, I'm telling you. The pair look up at you as you approach. Blazes, here's another one. Haven't you done enough? I'm looking for a young girl named Mila. There aren't any kids out here, just bandits and Lagufaith. Hungry ones too. Lots of dead deer to the northeast, so be careful if you head that way. What happened here? We noticed some of Haddi's goats wandering loose. We came up here, we saw some suspicious people leaving Haddi's house. Looks like they torched the barn. Suspicious people. Not just looters, I mean. They're armored up like they were in for a battle, and mean looking. Karen's got something to do with it. I just know it. Why are you standing out here then? We're worried there might be one of them still inside. We're goat herds, not warriors. I think I know what's going on. Can guess, I bet. We get a lot of bandits up here. It's just a shame it happened to Haddi. Still don't think it's bandits. But hey, have a look, and you'll know for certain. Knock knock. Time for a Paladin showdown. Or not yet. Someone has turned away several pages, leaving bloody smears behind. The fire has died down to a handful of glowing embers. A bloody thumbprint marks where someone pulled away a piece of bread.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Yeah?
The dead man's sprawled position gives you a clear view of the sword wound in his back. The smeared drying blood around him has not yet faded to brown. Read his soul. You hear a groan, low in pain. You turn to see. There's a dull pain in your skull, and your vision swims. A harsh grip on your arm bears you upright, on your knees. We don't have anything worth stealing. Awena's voice cuts through your sluggish thoughts. You look up at the armored man seated at the table, your stomach nodding up with dread. I almost said dried. No, you don't. He reaches almost oddly for the ledger. You notice before he does, the way that Awena tenses up. But you're not sure why until he opens the book, and the letter falls out. Family. The man smiles as he picks up the letter. No. Awena tries to run forward, only to get caught by the arm of the man behind her. Looks like Eska's doing well at the mill. Sweet of him to write. Deerford's a long way from here. Enough, Seviston. Alright, alright. He tosses the letter on the table, cruel amusement swiftly replaced with irritation. Kill him. You barely have time to register the words. The sword through your back drives the air from your lungs, and the strength from your limbs all at once. Excuse me, my voice almost cracked there. Awena's scream seems so faint. You have to get to her. You have to warn Eska, somehow. But your legs won't listen. You can't breathe. The memory slips from you like a shucked coat, and the pain in your back fades just as quickly.
Huh?
Find Eska. Why'd they track down the sun?
Huh?
He was just hired to kill Haddi. Oh, I guess because it was a dispute over land. If the sun comes back, he could continue the feud. That's how Bleak Walkers operate. Yes? What do you want? Haddi's dead. Knew it had to be bad. Thanks for letting us know, stranger. Alright, all the way to Deerford. Trying to save Eska. Guess that's it.
Can't understand why everyone else is bundled up. It gets hot as soon as the sun rises.
We could burn their clothes in the night to open their minds. They would thank us in time.
Sure.
Put the blade down, boy. You scarcely know how to hold it. Hey, help me, please. They're insane. One of the paladins takes a step to the side, swiveling to face you and Eska both. He sizes you up with a lazy sweep of the eyes. Ah, one of the Gold Pack Knights. Came sniffing after a contract, did you? Something like that. Please, don't let them do this. Eska here can tell you, Kithup and Stalwart love their petty feuds, forever at each other's throats. Add a little Durgan steel into the mix, you have a great many jealous neighbors. But if a nice family like this one ends up on Pikes, maybe they'll sit down to discuss things the next time around. It's a flimsy justification for murder. A show of force impresses like nothing else. Thought if anyone would know that, it'd be you, big guy. Yeah, come and face a worthy opponent. Alright, alright. You have my attention. Kill him first.
On your side!
This is getting nowhere!
Come on!
There we go. Nothing to it. Eska stares at the fallen Paladins. The dagger trembles in his hand. They told me that they killed my parents. Is that true? At least you survived. I never believed Kern could stoop to this. That rotten bastard. Eska turns his head away, fists clenched. Hear a stifled sob. Kern sent me. He didn't intend for anyone to get killed. Who cares what he intended? That bass... I'm gonna see to it he regrets everything he's done. That's the spirit. Revenge is what started all of this. It's gonna finish all of this too. Here. I'm grateful you saved me. I am. I just wish you turned up sooner. Oh, my defense, it is a long walk from Stalwart to here. A lot of gauntlets here. The Siegebreaker gauntlets grants clear out once per rest and +4 resolve. So only foes are affected, crush damage and pushes. Knocks them prone. These were once commissioned for the commander of a company of Bleak Walkers. In the siege of Palente, he sent word of his impending arrival, and warned that if the gates of the keep were not open by the time he arrived, he would slay every man, woman, and child within. The Marchesso of the keep argued with his retainers. The Bleak Walkers arrived 2 days earlier than anticipated. Legend holds that the sound of the commander's armored fist of the keep's gates set funeral bells ringing for miles. Minor braces of deflection, +5 deflection. And accuracy +3. Alright, we've seen those before. Nothing new. Alright, a lot of good loot there. Let's head back to Stalwart, rest up, and we'll go back to Whitestone Hollow next time.
Old man, I'd give you a taste of that fire you're pining for if we wasn't in such pleasant company.
The fires where I come from reduce metal to shapeless liquid. It's where your kind belongs, along with all the other abominations of animancy.
Alright, and Adair should finish his quest by the time we get back, or by the time we're done loading in. Alright, Gator successfully rounded up her test subjects.
Way you're always clutching at that staff makes me think Mogren burned off the other one. That what happened?
We are not all so afraid of the fire. Some of us see the beauty of its work.
Right.
I also forgot we should speak to Kern as well. I never meant for any of this to happen. I found the Bleak Walkers. You did? What happened? I dealt with the Bleak Walkers. Haddi and Elwina were killed, but Eska's alive. Gods. Haddi. But Eska lives. You saved him. And for that, I owe you everything. I can never make any of it right, but I'll try. Here, take this, and thank you for sparing me a final stain upon my soul.
Back to warm your hands, eh? Top quality.
A lot of stuff to sell real quick. Making a ton of money off those Paladins. Alright, let's travel back to Whitestone Hollow. I'll wrap up the episode there, and the next one we'll finish exploring Whitestone Hollow. Hopefully. Great. Lord Sidrock is back. I need to speak to him. Right, he's the one that we sent Aloth to help. Not mistaken. Then a place of great silence. We'll assign... No, mind, she's already assigned to it. Alright, so after we explore Whitestone Hollow, we have to go back to the keep.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.